Sagittarius, I'm Lisi the High Priestess. And you can find me on Lisi the High Priestess on TikTok for my other readings. You can find me on Lisi's World for my other talents. You can find me on Lisi.highpriestess86 on IG. Lisi the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. YouTube, press like, subscribe, notification. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you'll have to wait 12 hours. I like telling stories, unique stories. They will not resonate with everyone. Takes the whole point away of a good story. Anyways, I apologize for erasing your video yesterday. I fucked up with something that I said because I meant to say that our body weighs an ounce, 28 grams. And just from that simple mistake, I erased it, okay? Also, just because it was simple, that's why I forgot about it, because it wasn't such a big deal, because it isn't a big deal, but it was a big deal, but it's not a big deal. But it is, but it wasn't. That's how I feel. And I feel that's how you feel, because what I'm doing right now is channeling. So I decided today I'm going to let you guys see the cards while I'm pulling them out, okay? I'm going to get these deck of cards out. Okay, so let's get down here so you can see it. I got that hook on me. Okay, you got me hooked. Also, you could have a big anchor or something like that. Or also you have a big knife. Someone carries a big knife on them. Look, I said someone has a big knife. What about the butcher knife? Okay, the Page of Swords is also someone. Ooh, gossip. Gossip that can be very useful to you. Okay, also I feel like someone might think that they have gossip on you that might be very useful, but we got to be careful using this gossip, because what goes around comes around. Also, someone is going to be placed in the same shoes as, the thing about karma, that it always comes around. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. So this is a lesson for someone, the way the karma works. All right. Putting points towards karma, good karma. Also, the things that are coming out of your mouth, make sure that it's bringing back good karma. Magician and the Justice, because karma will come back to help you. The Two of Swords. You're not meant to see karma. Karma comes on her own time, but she always comes on time. Page of Wands. Someone's like, what? The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Yeah, we got to be careful laughing at other people's misfortunate events, because it comes right back, full circle. All right. Also, someone's working on good karma right here. There's the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Someone's trending. Okay, if you're going to hear some rumors about someone, maybe a co-worker, you need to tread lightly about what you say. All right, you need to tread lightly about what you say, because I feel like someone's trying to trap you. Someone wants to hear what you have to say, and if someone's dumb enough to fall for it, someone's going to receive back karma for participating on the gossip. I pray it's not true, but this is a story. All right. Someone's going to reap back karma for participating on speaking ill about someone or slandering somebody's name. Okay. So, damn it, I need my glasses. What we got here? I got the Chariot card and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone's mom is gossiping about someone. Or this is a motherly figure or something like that. Also, if your mom, because not everybody's parent is a good parent, okay? I feel like this could be a situation with your mom. Someone's mom is using the law, okay, to do something. They went and said something to the law behind, because there is people that make up things. This is a mother figure right here. You're not going to tell me this is not a mother figure. This is a mother figure going to the law. The Chariot card to me is the cop card, and there's nothing wrong with it, but also someone gossiped about your mom and your mom is taking them to court or something like that, or they didn't know this mother right here is a police officer. They didn't know your mom was a police officer or your mom was a lawyer or something like that, but your mom's getting in the car. I feel like she's probably rolling in with a Mercedes Benz, the Emperor. Your mom could be married to a cop or to a judge or to someone of a high ranking position with the law, FBI, CIA, something like that. And there is people, or someone is related and affiliated through lineage of a mom, to their bloodline comes from the cops. Now, the stigma with the cops where people hate, I mean, I don't like that stigma where people just automatically hate cops just because. Everybody has different experience. I wish that everyone would know that there's good and bad in every fucking thing. There's good cops and there's bad cops. Now, you don't have to go and take pictures with them if you don't like. That's fine. I don't know. I don't know what people be doing out here. But if you're not breaking the law, you shouldn't be scared. Also, I've said this before. There's this rumor that goes around. You can't trust the Pope, can't trust or the three P's: politicians, priests, popes, priestesses. I'm throwing myself out there, and pimps. They all go hand in hand too. They all work together in somehow, some way. Because if pimps didn't exist, if the cops have to exist to get the bad guys, and also sometimes the bad guys get the cops, dirty cops. The game is really dirty. You have no idea. Y'all remember what they did to Tupac? And it's crazy that the cops are going harder for Tupac than his own friends in the industry. And the cops were very much involved. Now I'm gonna say allegedly, but sometimes it's who you have on your team that gives you power. And some people can't be bought, no matter what team or organization. Everything can be infiltrated for the bad guys or the good guys. We got to be grateful and thankful for all sides, black and white, because there's good people. And there's also the fact that Jesus Christ did die for us. Let's throw that in there in the mix. So that means that if at one time you were dark, you're given the free will to become light. Now, to sacrifice for light is a lot more, the burdens are a lot more heavier. But I don't know why God gives these issues to the strongest soldiers. Trust me, should be tough as fuck. I find myself on my knees again. I don't know, rise to this music. On my knees, Rufus the Soul. Press like, subscribe. Look how the tables have turned. There's a change in the weather. My time is returning. Oh yeah, on my knees again. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the Knight of Swords. And then there's the Eight of Wands. Here comes, here they come creeping up. Get on your fucking knees again. I believe that someone spread rumors about the wrong person, spreading rumors about politicians. Also, this is happening a lot right now because we are getting into the political elections, and every 4 years, politicians get into some mess. Sometimes I feel like wars are started because certain people are trying to fight for world leader positions. And war is a prime example of how someone can take control of their power or to gain power for political access or political positions. How they move during the war. Everybody gets to see that. This woman right here is like a high ranking military female or something like that. Also, someone did not know that this person comes from that lineage. Also, just because someone is a police officer doesn't mean their kids are. I think that's fucking crazy that they just automatically expect their kids to become police officers too or get into the military. Some families ain't like that. Things change. Some people don't want to live that kind of life. Or, it ain't for everybody. People move away. People, don't always want to be a part of the agenda or part of that society or part of that community. It's just, it is what it is. It's the same thing when you grow up in the hood and all you've been raised with is nothing but gangsters. And sometimes that's not for you. You don't want to live that life. You want to move out and you want to be a lawyer. You want to be a mason. You want to be a judge, And then there's people that are in this because it does bring you power, respect. It does get you hated by many, but they have to respect you because they ain't all bad. Some of them are saving lives for real, every day saving lives just to be treated like shit. Some of them actually do give a fuck about their hood. You ever met a cool cop in your hood that actually gave a fuck about your kids? How many of y'all remember the one that would play basketball? The one that let you go because he knew who your mom was, or the one that let you go because he knew you had a tough life. He's been patrolling the block all his life. He knows who your mom and dad is. He's seen you struggle. He's bought you food. He's dropped things off. He saved you from getting your fucking ass beat by a bunch of hoodlums. I'm just saying not all of them are bad, and we give it such a bad rep. I don't, I am old enough to understand that I have to respect what is. I know, like, I don't hate religion either because I met some amazing people, some fucking amazing, amazing, amazing people. And I'm not about to look down on them because they chose to live their spirituality different than me. We may not agree on everything, but I fucking respect it. I fucking respect it. Because you don't know who is going to really have your back when all is said and done. When motherfuckers are really trying to hurt you, trying to fuck up your life, fucking out here stalking you, doing some fucked up things to you, it's going to be them. And you're going to have a different form of respect for them. Some of them might even save your fucking life, pulling you out that fucking car, fighting for your justice. The motherfuckers that did that to your daughter, the motherfuckers that did that to your kid, to your dad, to your mom, they're going to be pinned against the wall. And who better than to do it than the law? Not all of them are crooked. I'm not trying to, incite people to, because there is some fucked up ones out there. Don't get me wrong. There is fucked up people out there. 80% of people are all the way fucked up. I'm just saying, we got to be careful how we treat people because you don't know who the fuck they coming from. And who the fuck their mom is. Who the fuck is, you never know, man. You never know who that stranger in the street is. And I understand that some people need to have that kind of respect at first or whatever, because man, the streets ain't for everybody. And these people are getting paid to be in the streets. How many of y'all trying to save your kids from the streets? You're not out there riding around 24/7, and they are. And you don't know at the right time they're there for you. I'm gonna tell you a story without telling you too much, but I'm gonna tell you a story about two kids that decided to run away. And across there was something that person can sense something was wrong. This person gets out of the bathroom and didn't notice anything bad, but she knew there was something wrong. Then the door knocks, and it's the cops. And you're thinking, what the fuck is going on? And that cop has two runaways. And that's that person's family, that person's daughter, that person's niece, whatever, nephew, or whatever. And they said they were sitting across the street and they saw teenagers rolling around with the biggest backpacks you've ever seen in their life. Let me tell you how God works sometimes when you're praying for your children. Even a cop might save them from the street. And when that moment comes, you start to find a different type of respect, not just for God, not just for your ancestors, but for the person that had that type of power to pull them over and bring him back to you. Because if it was some fucking stranger pulling them over and taking them in and doing God knows what, we got to have a lot of respect for God, the most high, whatever you want to call him, I guess. I really don't be hating on nobody as long as what it does motivate you to be to be appreciative. And I know it's hard because we're at the same time we're all constantly fighting with ourselves because we're in war with ourselves every day. And we got to start thinking, even within myself, sometimes when I'm at war, I start to tell myself it's time to start thinking about peace with myself instead of war. But it's so hard when the world is so fucked up, and we're constantly praying, that we're safe from what's to come. And it's moments like that that you didn't think that someone was rooting for you and someone was saving you, whether it's through your kids, through your mom, through your dad, through your friends, or whatever, because you never know your best friend and your family. You never know what can happen. Man, just be grateful because this story that I'm telling, you know, something comes in real fast. It's going to come in hella fast right here. And it's going to shock the fucking world. It's going to shock, like, it's going to, even if it's just your world, like, damn, God really be looking out for me. Because I feel like, in the beginning, I said someone was gossiping us about someone. When somebody's talking too much, whatever they did, they talked about the wrong fucking person. And someone gonna learn to shut the fuck up and start being grateful. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people got humbled through experience for not paying attention to the wise. Because experience will teach you. Oh, God. You got to be grateful for our Maker.